So today's self-care tip is sleep. Yes, that's what it is. I struggle with it the most out of the majority of the self-care tips that I'm going to be sharing. It is something that I think as a busy person in today's day and age, where we are asked to be constantly on the go, we are asked to perform at such a high level. We are constantly being bombarded by social media and by just outside life all the time. Even when we are at home, we are constantly being asked for more. People want more time from us. They expect more time from us. So we are asked to perform at a higher level, and we are lacking in that area because there's only so much you can do with 24 hours, right? Well, so within those 24 hours, you're pressing yourself to utilize as much of that time as you possibly can to accomplish all the tasks that you need to accomplish in the day and that you want to accomplish in the day. Because, I mean, we have so many needs nowadays that we barely have time to make a want even happen. So what ends up going to the wayside? The hours that we spend asleep. That's right. I mean, we struggle with that, right? I mean, to think, okay, well, I've got, you know, the kids' stuff to deal with, and I've got homework for them, and then, you know, time with my family, and, you know, cleaning the house and doing all that, and then, okay, I can sit down and I can relax for like, you know, 30 minutes before I go to bed. And then what do we find ourselves doing? Oddly enough, we find that even though we're dog tired, that we're able to stay awake to do like something that we are wanting to do. And then we know that our alarm is going to go off at 5:30, 6:30 in the morning, and we're going to be struggling to get up. But just the same, we stay up anyway. At least I know that's how it was for me. And I see a lot of other people that I know that do basically the same thing. A lot of times busy moms, we're going all day long, and then we get to the end of the day and it's like, oh, finally I have me time. And you can't give that up. And for me, I found that that was a big problem. And it was actually something that I have been dealing with, you know, hypothyroidism, subclinical hypothyroidism, and adrenal fatigue. And it was something that my doctors kept telling me, you need to get more sleep. And I'm like, dude, I only have so many hours in a day, and I can't go to bed until this time, and I have to get up at this time in order to be able to make it all work. And they would tell me, okay, well, that's great, but you need to sleep. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't. You know, the most I can get is about 6 hours a night. And they would say, no, that's not good enough. At bare minimum, you need to be getting 7 hours because your body is trying to heal right now. And I'm like, well, where am I supposed to come up with that other hour? And they're like, well, then you're just going to have to take a nap. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I already don't have time to go to sleep at night. And, you know, so where am I going to fit in a nap? So bottom line is, that's the big one, you guys. And why was he encouraging that? And it's because that is when the body does its healing. It needs sleep, y'all. It needs it bad. And to be honest, you know, it needs a certain amount of sleep in order to be able to completely detox and to do the maintenance and healing that it needs to do every single night. And the one organ in your body that cannot detox any other way is your brain. And if you do not get enough sleep and you continue to have that toxicity in your brain, it can actually have long-term damage. And you can look it up. I've heard so many talks from Dr. Amen and some others, and it's phenomenal, the information. But your body needs sleep. Your brain needs sleep. You need sleep in order to properly heal. every single night. So when they say 8 hours of sleep a night, they're really not joking. That is basically what you're supposed to be doing. 7 is a bare minimum. And I know plenty of people say, oh, well, I don't need that much sleep. Really? Well, I guess if you have gotten to that point, that's fine. And depending upon your age and the person, honestly, it does vary. And but for someone of my age, I'm 38 years old, I'm a woman, and I need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night. And I can tell the difference, you guys. I struggle to get that 7 hours. And when I don't consistently, my body is not the same. I struggle with mental clarity. I struggle with my energy. I am crabbier. I snap a lot easier, and I'm just not as good of a me as that I can be. So I do my best to get minimally 7 hours during the week. Now on the weekends, it's easier for me to get 8 hours, and magically, I'm feeling a lot better on the weekends. And then Monday, I'm still feeling pretty good. Then by Tuesday, things start going downhill because I wasn't getting the proper amount of sleep for my body. But so I would love to hear, on average, how much sleep do you guys get in a day, in an evening? What is your average? And be for real. I'm talking like not just laying in bed and watching TV or looking at a screen. I'm talking eyes shut, brain shut down, and doing its process while you're sleeping. That's what I'm asking. How much sleep do y'all get in a night? And I'd love to hear that. All right, well, I'm going to be sharing a blog later on today that will give you more information about this and also some tips on how you can get your body into the rhythm to be able to get good sleep at night. Okay? All right, well, I thank you very much for popping on, and I look forward to chatting with you again tomorrow. This is Coach Bev, or Beverly Schlag from BeverlySchlag.com. See y'all later. Bye.